Yes.
Well, we recently lost a great friend who stands with auto racing. Well, he's best known as the Flagman at Houston from Knoxville. Doug Park's story goes even further. From the time he and Doug Wolfgang were hanging out as little boys to his life filled with incredible memories.
I don't understand why I keep getting layups.
Shows your stick is pointing too much towards the end.
Doug Clark was a legendary flagman. He's in several Hall of Fames, along with the guy who was his best friend.
From my own maybe experience, that's what it is. It's an eighth of a degree too much towards the rim and not away from the
east in Brandon.
In those days, every gas station, every mechanical shop in town had a modified stock car of some kind, and they all raced. And we knew, so we grew up at that time wanting to be racers.
Wolfgang went on to become the most famous sprint car driver of his time, and Clark, with his big smile and huge personality, became the best flagman in the history of the sport.
You know, guys like Agent Point and Mario and Richard Petty and Dale and all these guys, they knew Doug, and they could call him at the drop of a hat. And so, you know, the reach that he had in this entire sport is just absolutely mind-blowing, especially knowing the route that he has.
They say timing in life is everything, and such was the case for Doug Clark.
He did a flagging job at Hartford Speedway, I think, for the fun of it one night because their flagman didn't show up.
And the rest, as they say, is history. He went on to flag races all over the world, all from that first night at Hartford Speedway.
As time went on,
what is the skill involved in being a flagman?
Part-time job for him.
You just wave a flag.
There was a lot of bigger events, and everybody knew him. Everybody. NASCAR officials knew who he was.
Sure,
he's a National Sprint Car Hall of Fame.
Doug lost an eye as a kid, but I still had to wonder, with his love for the sport, why didn't he drive?
Well, I know he promised his parents he would never drive a race car, and he didn't. Because I mean, you can. There's
not anymore. Now it's a bucket for us. Top. 3 points for me.
He sure did. Justin, who played all sports growing up, eventually followed his dad into the family business. He's been flagging at Knoxville for 22 years after learning the trade from the best.
What's the trade?
I've done it.
I'm so confused.
My dad lived for it. He loved it. He loved all the people. And he loved hugging all the girls. And
yeah, what are we talking about?
Are you listening to this? His dad received, making the South Dakota Sports Hall of Fame alongside his best friend, was perhaps the most meaningful.
That's a big deal. He's very proud of that when that one came. He is very proud of that, and he carried it on his chest. He felt a lot when that happened. It was neat.
Doug Clark's chuckle and smile made everyone around him happy. To say that he's going to be missed is an understatement.
Yeah, Dougie, I love him. I just wish he was here.
Doug Clark wouldn't want his friends to be sad. He loved.
Give me a block. What are we talking about?
That one of his services
float that to me.
Held where so much of that fun happened. Houston Speedway on Thursday.
And he always loved big parties. We got so tired of retirement parties and Hall of Fame parties. We said, we're done with parties, and then this happened. Like, man, he's having more parties. We just can't stop. And he loved all the attention. He loved to see the place filled with people for his farewell. So again,
are you trying to stop and do a pull-up there? Or are you trying to fade to the corner?
Memorial service starts at 6:30. And there will be lots of Miller Lite on hand, which is exactly what Doug would want.
Which is what?
All right, the West Line baseball team was 6 away from state.
Which is what? A fade to the baseline?
When career politicians raise
kind of
taxes,
fit. This
South
usually what
Dakotans feel the
been doing
squeeze.
for the
And our
last
paychecks at the dinner
season and
table
a half.
on the ranch. Because
Right, but I'm saying, like, you're right there, you're going at the rim and then you shot. So that's why I asked if that was supposed to be a pull-up.
sales tax 3
I
times.
wasn't going
Raise
to the rim. I
livestock
was running
inspection
at an
fees
angle like this. I was
65%.
going to
You
shoot
don't
from
even
like
voted to
a
raise the
foot and
gas
a half
tax.
behind the elbow.
Higher taxes.
Okay, and then it animates you to the rim through a layup.
Ford, Larry Williams, Governor. School Freedom Fund is responsible.
Am I understanding that right?
Do you
Yeah.
know that?
So then it's a trigger issue. It's still registering your right triggers.
Find anything funny on
Yep.
TV?
Always fade with the right trigger.
Well, now
Being
you
held.
can. But happy hour from 5 to 7 on Fox and 4. In just 2
Right, but if
hours
you-
every weekday, you're going to all the health benefits that only happy hour can provide. Don't struggle to find a TV show that'll make you laugh for your happy. Watch Happy Hour from 5 to 7 on Fox and 4. Download the Dakota News Now app today to keep up with all the current news and updates, when and where you want it. Dakota News Now is the only station that fits your schedule. The news you want when you want it. Dakota News Now never stops working for you. And that's how we give you the first alert. Our reporters and anchors are constantly researching the latest news and updating you as the stories evolve. The First Alert weather team works around the clock, tracking weather conditions so you
3 seconds. Thank you.
and the days ahead. 4.5 hours of First Alert news and weather every evening, only on Dakota News Now. And thank you, Mark. And Phil's back with the checkmark forecast right after this. So, nope. What? We're not going to do this again.
I'm sorry, do what?
Please ignore it.
All right then.
I just want to know what game we're talking about. Oh, you mean football or football? I know this is the time of year we typically do this. I just don't want it to start up again. And welcome back, everyone, to tonight's Dakota News. You know another thing I love about this truck? It gets the job done. And that's what I've done my entire life. I'm the only one in this race who's made a living in ag, raising cattle and helping the world.
I bet I'm not being able to read it off.
And with a family history of service to America. And I'm the only one actually doing the job of government. Delivering results keeps out for the strong, safe, and free. And we're just getting started.
Yeah.
Your First Alert weather forecast is sponsored by American Bank and Trust. Well, last night, kids in the West
Really.
fought the state softball tournament tonight. Same two teams, ironically, in baseball. And again, the sub-state championship winner
Go.
state tournament. Tonight's game was played at the home of the ORAMs in Sheldon for inning.
It's a crazy read to make.
And Rick Kramer scores to make it a 1-1 game. West Lyon and Kenton all tied up later in the first. The Young brothers, Jackson on the grounder, Easton scores, and it's 2-1. Fourth inning, same score when Bryce Cook comes up, hits it up the middle. They can't make the play, and Sam Underberg scores. It's now 3-1. The lead goes to 4-1, and Bryce Cook takes over. He was on our Prep Insider magazine last year. Great football player, just to strike out. The Wildcats hang on to win 4-3. They go into the state tournament with a 23-1 record. The fall camp is right around the corner for lots of colleges, as evidenced by the fact that today was Missouri Valley Conference Media Day in Sioux Falls. We had a chance to visit with the coaches and players, including first-year head coach Matt Mitzen of the Coyotes, who felt like spring ball went really well in Vermillion to start a brand new chapter of football at the University of South Dakota.
Yeah, I always say spring ball, either whether as a head coach, and it's my favorite time of the year. You're not worried about, getting ready for another opponent. The focus is all on your team and what you're doing and all the things that we need to do moving forward. So spring was critical. We had a great spring ball, stayed healthy, super, super competitive. So, yeah, love where we're at in the fall camp.
That means trying to find out who's going to be the new quarterback. But they've probably gone with the Coyotes to turn a lot of talent. So the optimism under Coach B is very high in his first year. Speaking of football, it's semifinal.
How did I end up with that?
The World Cup, Spain against France.
Thank you.
as this penalty kick put Spain ahead 1-0 at the 22-minute mark. And then watch this beautiful goal by Pedro Froth. The Cuban goal. He's going to get it back right there. And the icing on the cake, and a 2-0 win for Spain. They'll play either England or Argentina in the championship they play tomorrow afternoon in Atlanta. We'll be right back.
Do you know laughter is good for your mental and physical health? Do you need more laughter in your life? Struggle to find anything funny on TV? Well, now you can. It's happy hour from 5 to 7 on Fox and 4. In just 2 hours every weekday, you'll get all the health benefits that only happy hour can provide. Don't struggle to find a TV show that'll make you laugh for your health. Watch Happy Hour from 5 to 7 on Fox and 4.
Download the Dakota News Now app today to keep up with all the current news and updates when and where you want it.
Appreciate it.
Got your hold.
Although I'm in the grass, feel the dirt on my fingers for any other way.
Good call.
They give us clean water, fresh air, diverse wildlife.
It's not over, fellas.
But our Dakota grasslands are under threat from development, wood encroachment, and cropland conversion. Together, we can protect them for generations to come. Learn what you can do to ensure that the magic of our grasslands are where good things grow.
He's asleep. This is in his eye.
South Dakota. Life around here is unique. From Brookings to Aberdeen, Yankton to Pierre, Mitchell to Sioux Falls, and everywhere in between. This is where you live, work, and
For the
play.
next game, whenever you're
And
done.
wherever you call home, only one station has your first alert. Dakota News Now.
Good morning, Dakota News Now, Minn.
We don't waste your time.
We get right to the news at night.
And forecast so you can prepare for the day ahead. Dakota News Now at 9 and 11 a.m. have live and local areas news and local stories. That's all.
Dakota News Now for news on your schedule. And your first of the weather forecast an hour earlier.
Dakota News Now evening news means
The breaking news that matters most to you. And the most accurate forecast to prepare you for tomorrow.
No matter where you live, both on air and online, Dakota News Now is your first alert station.
Yep.
With Dakota News Now every weekday morning. We'll keep the first alert weather days going because they need to the weekend. Looks like finally some relief next week. Good going. And thank you for staying up late with us. Dakota News Now returns to 5 in the morning with Thor and Hannah. Yes.
have a great night, everyone.
The first alert weather team. Phil Shrek, Tyler Roman, Lexi Merlin, and Jason Lubbock. Only on Dakota News Now.
Oh, was that okay? Oh,
Okay.
replay your minutes. Replay your minutes. Ooh, you know what? Out. I want you out. This isn't working. I don't care where you go as long as you don't stay here. What are you saying? Well, don't you understand out? Fine. I'll just move in with my sisters. Ooh. Oh no. You will peel all the back and forth. I was watching my kids at the same time. You're trying to do that.
What'd you do today? I'm not. You did? It's good. Doesn't feel good. Kind of like that one also. I wouldn't know if it was talking. Here's what more relaxed. Yeah, but I think it's because she's really picking up on her energy, you know? It's like, if we're tense, she's going to be tense. I think we need to bring this new energy home. It's better. What happened?
Where is everyone? Okay, let me just say what everyone's thinking. My jacket's a mess. It wouldn't be, but someone used the iron to make grilled cheese. I had bread, I had cheese, and I had macaroni. What was they supposed to do?
Kids. We don't care.
Jumping.
Hola, hola. How are you? Pretty day? Things up with you? No, he came down a long time ago.
Oh, sorry. Hello, girl.
Yeah, he's probably in the ocean trying to pull a tugboat with his teeth. Oh, look who decided to join us. And where's your sister?
She's in our bathroom throwing up.
Well, what happened?
You're not going to like this as much as I do, but she's drunk.
I knew I never should have with that problem.
Guarantee our bathroom is so nice there.
Stay tuned, Modern Family will be right back.
What's wrong?
She's not feeling well.
Bipolar depression made me feel like I was missing out.
Mine in the dark
Caplyta can help let in the light. Unlike some medications that only treat bipolar 1, Caplyta is proven to deliver significant relief from symptoms of bipolar 1 and 2 depression. Weight gain and movement disorders were not common.
Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Caplyta is not approved for dementia-related psychosis. Consult your doctor about new or sudden mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts right away. Antidepressants may increase these risks. Report fever, confusion, stiff muscles, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High cholesterol and weight gain may occur, as can high blood sugar, which may be fatal. Common side effects are sleepiness, dizziness, nausea, dry mouth, feeling tired, and diarrhea. These aren't all the side effects.
Ask your doctor about Caplyta.
What? How'd I lose the ball?
Good night, Pam.
You lose the ball now too, bitch.
The espresso machine. Good night, keys to the sports car you spent years saving for. Good night, dear
What do you guys got left for time?
vintage technology, whatever that is, different videos. And good night, concerns about your stuff or anything that might happen to you. Because you bundled your renters and auto insurance
Brothers
with
Pass, Dock City.
and and good night, neighbors, dog.
You fucked it up, baby. You suck. Yeah.
Ice works fast, heat makes it last.
Nine.
You're so bad.
Jumping.
Gravity defier for life.
6.
5.
Don't go away. Modern Family will be right back.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back.
Break away to what's possible with Tripwire.
The only IL-23 blocker for Crohn's and UC to offer self-administration from the start.
Tripwire can help with symptom relief as early as 4 weeks, remission at 12 weeks, 1 year, and 2 years.
I got 39 and 12.
Intestinal and
Suppose it's fine.
serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Break away with Tripwire.
Backed by over 15 years of clinical research. Ask your doctor about Tripwire today.
It's too deep. Oh, he was too deep. That's bullshit. He was too deep. I didn't miss that.
Take a break. Join Dakota News Now downtown this Friday on the 12th Street Plaza, featuring live music.
I'm right back. Check. Get it here and right back. Give it here right back, Dishmaster.
Fridays on the Plaza, sponsored by CCL Label Food and Beverage. The First Alert Investigators, a team investigating important stories that help your everyday life, focused on seeking answers and solutions for you and your family, alerting you to local dangers. The First Alert Investigators, only on Dakota News Now. For our country's birthday, Gordon Ramsay will speak the American dream that actually
Okay, too bad.
Twice now. Chicken Nightmares premieres Tuesday on Fox. Oh yeah, elevator. Wait, no, I'm taking the stairs. We were coming for you.
Hey, you. Brandon.
Earlier in the pool when you convinced me to let Haley go next door with complete strangers.
And we were totally on board.
Yeah, well, she got drunk and now she's upstairs throwing up.
But she's just a kid who would serve her.
You did, honey, on a silver platter. You convinced me to relax and let go, and now this happens.
I'm sorry, but we shouldn't feel bad about wanting a little time for ourselves.
Sweetie, this isn't a honeymoon. We have kids. You've got to let this go. From now on, I'm not losing sight of them for 2 seconds. Nothing gets past me. Did you find Gary? I'm getting worried.
I'm sorry, I have to deal with Haley.
No, you know what, sweetie? I will deal with Haley. You go see if you can find Dad.
And I'm a little far out there.
Jamie, where are you going, huh? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh, wow, what were you thinking? One of the kids had an idea and she got some drinks. I tried one, and then another one. It's stupid. Yes, it was stupid, but you are really lucky that this did not end that least could have. It's why we were here.
It was good to sure grateful.
There's nothing.
That quote got its official introduction. It's a move that has folks, if nothing else, intrigued by a duo that can be as chaotic as it is prolific when it comes time to hoop. The ball is there to help this team take the next step. And that's how this team can help him do that with his game.
Same.
I feel like you do a lot. Just coming here ready to play, here to learn, get them all. It definitely means a lot. Just when anybody values you, think what you can do. Sharp grateful. So like I always say, it's a lesson. We're hungry. We gotta, continue to round out our defense. We're gonna have to figure out how to now be a small team in a league that's going bigger. And so we've made these type of switches before, but it's really about the refinement of the championship habits that we have to establish.
So Twelves had one of the league's elite shooters who England up a ball at the second made 3 from game over the last 2 seasons.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of hyped.
Now,
I think it's gonna be fun. And if nothing else, it's gonna be fun.
To be made for LeBron to help round out the lineup, something Wolves president Jim Connolly spoke to.
Froth, did you get back in here?
Whatever decision is made, it could be the right one. There's a lot going on. When you're as great as he is, you should have optionality. I think when you look at our team, it's hard not to be excited about what we have. In the last couple of years, our success has been as good as anybody outside of the guys that have won it all. We're trying to change the narrative of how this organization is viewed. I like who we are, and I'm certainly pretty proud of who we are. So
why did they even show LeBron?
Not just the LeBron thing.
If you put a call into LeBron and just say, "Come on with us."
Yeah, what are you thinking?
That's on LeBron's future TBD. The 154th Open Championship on Thursday, 4th and final major on the PGA calendar, back at Royal Birkdale in Southport, England. First time the event has been held there since 2017, when Jordan Spieth won a classic. Spieth is not only seeking his first major win since that event, but he's forced to win a game line on the PGA.
Defensive rebound block.
In 12 years of glory, Lone Claret Jug at Royal Liverpool in 2014. Understand between Open Championship victories and the long stories
KG.
of the event. And then there's Scotty Scheffler, fresh off his first missed cut in almost 4 years. Scheffler is seeking back-to-back victories at the Open. Last year, of course, he debuted prior to the Open with some unusual comments about winning and losing.
This is not a fulfilling life. It's fulfilling from the sense of accomplishment, but it's not fulfilling from the sense of like the deepest, places of your heart. There's a lot of people that make it to what they thought was going to fulfill them in life, and then you get there, and all of a sudden you get all over the world, and you're like, what's the point? And I really do believe that, because what is the point?
Scotty Scheffler, minor theorist, major champion, philosopher. For who among us hasn't stood over a dimpled white sphere and contemplated its physical reality?
or what may well merely be the construct of man and his mind.
I'm just showing you.
Kepler's
Come get your
success
guy.
transcends the metaphysical. 30 tour victories, Olympic gold, 4 majors, including an Open Championship just last year. Well, cosmic brilliance and perhaps existential dread. It may well be revealed this week, where at Royal Parkdale, the world #1 eyes perfection in the form of a scorecard. Oh, and we're all going to die.
I don't really play like for a place in history. I'm not playing for anything like that because, like, it's gonna sound a little morbid, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm gonna live my life and then it's gonna end. And when it ends, I'm going somewhere else. Or I'm not gonna be here anymore. And so, legacy, all that kind of stuff was never something that really motivated me. I was always just loved competition. I loved playing golf. I loved
There you go. Let's go.
with butterflies because I'm going out to play a tournament and I get to
Give you the bronze. Cheers.
yeah, I love those feelings, and when I retire, I'm going to miss them. But
Oh, shit.
I'm always just trying to get out, play, get the most out of myself. I
Fuck
love
this shit out of my mouth.
trying to play golf. I love trying to get the most out of myself, trying to not only manage
Stand
my
out of
body,
control.
but my mind as
Wild
well.
shot right now.
Trying to control this little golf ball and to get it to do the things I want to do with it. And,
Way to get him
those
involved.
are the things that always motivate me is just trying to get the most out of myself. And I've never been one to play for history or legacy or anything.
You mentioned history, you know, we're all going to die someday and all that kind of stuff.
Sorry.
No, it's
Oh my God.
It's true. But I could be a quote after this year. Last year, what's the point? This year, we're all going to die.
The depth of thought, Trevor. The depth of thought. What's the point? We're all going to die.
He's a nihilist, and I love it. But that nihilism apparently is like a level of sociopath that allows me to compete at this level. I heard Attorney Cohen had to say it earlier today. Regardless of whether or not you try to be a part of that legacy discussion, your winning is going to make
Down
you
here.
more
Moving.
every day.
By the way, he's right. I mean, unfortunately,
Go, Froth. Go, Froth. Go, Froth.
it's no surprise
Oh,
Sheffield is the favorite to win back-to-back Open Championships, plus 680 at DraftKings Sportsbook to repeat. McIlroy had the second shortest odds at plus 830 before a notable drop-off to Matt Fitzpatrick, Tommy Fleetwood, and John Rahm, all searching for their first.
How did we, what? How did we not end up with that basketball?
Maybe. You can only hope. It's going to come on sports there. The Kurtz and tells the second half storylines we've got to lock in on what thing will be the busiest come trade deadline time. Hold on.
So, appreciate it.
This is the Burger King original chicken sandwich. Yeah, along with it, try the classic. It's a crunchy, creamy loaded jalapeno with a smoky bacon McFlurry. This lineup is loaded with flavor.
Damn.
Hey,
I thought I could see that.
it sure is tough, isn't it? It's a bit like having multiple insurance policies. These can go sideways in a hurry.
Well, they can like travel and not get called to travel.
God makes it easy to manage all your policies in one place. Should we could all stand to do a bit less? Oh, careful, huh?
That was a close one. Thanks.
It feels good to juggle less. It feels good to Geico.
Asthma triggers are always lurking, ready to attack. Get faster relief with Clonidine Mist. Clinically shown to open airways quickly, it's the #1 doctor-recommended over-the-counter asthma inhaler. Clonidine Mist.
Oh, thank you.
Easy again. If the world were like a street number, everything might go back to your comfort.
So,
Your good life.
Foods. Believe in the coordinates or we work like a team. That's why
Yeah, I think the way, Froth, the way for you to play that with him being so shifty, just force him to the corner. Like normally you're going to force him to the middle, but you're going to do the opposite with him.
2 Moana movie meal deals.
Just stop getting the ball.
Get a $50 Fandango promo code and flexible code when you upgrade any deal at Subway for $1 more. Disney Moana, now playing only in theater for your PC.
MLB is in full swing on ESPN. It's time to dial it up a notch.
Dead on it.
The game's best leave it all on the line as the ball push heats up.
How awesome is that? That's what the star players want to do. The race for October is here, and this is where it's at. Major League Baseball, Mets Phillies Thursday on ESPN.
Field research. Check this out.
Looks like America is loving Ford quality. Yeah, and JD Power backs it up. Great deal, crazy good capability.
America, this is what summer's all about.
And State Auditor Rob Sand has one job. It's not this, or this. Rob Sand's job is to protect taxpayer money. But when millions were missing, what did Sand do? Almost nothing.
Only the dollars were misplaced when the state auditor failed to uncover the matter.
The auditor's office took no action.
Rob Sand. So much pizza in my mouth right now. Whatever he's doing, it's not working.
No action. No action. Do more with multi-gig internet. You get a 5-year price lock guarantee at Dot Snowball.
Back on Sports Center, a celebration of Major League Baseball at the All-Star Game from Philly Tuesday night. Cody Bellinger making his first All-Star appearance since 2019. 7 years later, he is soaking in the moment even more.
Yeah, I appreciate it way more. I didn't take it for granted last month. That was a good experience, but it's been so long since I've been back, so I'm really just appreciating that.
He won an MVP back in 2019. He won an MVP Tuesday night. His big moment in the first inning. Bases loaded, 2 RBI single off Christopher Sanchez. Scored Yordan Alvarez and Shea Langoliers. The American League never looked back en route to a 4-0 All-Star game win. Bellinger joins Jeter, Mariano, and Giancarlo as Yankees All-Star MVPs. Hall of Famer Tim Kirkchin joins us now from call of tonight's game for ESPN Radio. Tim, Cody Bellinger is a former regular season MVP. His career waned a bit, but he's reinvented himself in New York, and now he's an All-Star Game MVP. How do you put tonight into perspective for the Yankees left fielder?
Well, he's a really good player again, just like you said, Kevin. And I talked to his dad, Clay Bellinger, former major leaguer, and he said that Cody never talks about his career and what he's doing. But this morning at breakfast, he said, I think I'm going to try to win the MVP tonight. Maybe I'll win the MVP tonight. And then he went out and did with a 2-run single in the first inning. And sometimes that's all it takes to win the MVP in the All-Star game, especially when the American League pitches like it did. That was the most overpowering stuff in an All-Star game that you'll ever see.
It's not the Babe calling his shot in the World Series, but it's Cody Bellinger predicting an MVP. Tim, let's look ahead to the second half of the season, which resumes on Thursday. What's the biggest storyline you're keeping an eye on?
Well, there are a million of them, Kevin, but can the Dodgers three-peat this year, and can the Brewers be the team that gets in the way of that? The Brewers have a really good team. They've played exceptionally well the last few years. But the key, of course, is going to be, is Jacob Mizorowski going to indeed be okay when he comes back off, the second half? He says he'll be able to make his first start after the All-Star break, and they have to hope that the rest of their pitching stays healthy. But this team is really good, and it's good enough to beat the Dodgers. But clearly, to me, the Dodgers are still the team to beat in the National League, and we'll see if the Brewers or the Phillies or someone else can challenge that.
Right now, just a game and a half separating Milwaukee from the Dodgers for the best record in Major League Baseball. We'll see what they do at the deadline. In the American League, it's going to be a Pier 6 brawl in the second half. Every division is really tight. Which American League team do you see being the most aggressive before the deadline?
I think the Yankees are going to do something. I don't think it's going to be major, but I think they have to address their catching issue. I think they have to address third base and see if they can get more production at those positions. So I think that the Yankees will be active, but in the crazy American League, only like 3 teams are out of the race in the American League heading into the second half. And of course, depending on what the Yankees do, everything is going to depend on what the Tigers Tigers do with Terrence Kugel? Are they going to trade him? Are they going to keep him? But I like where the Yankees are with their pitching.
What do you want the Tigers to do with Kugel?
Upgrade their offense until, of course, they can get Aaron Judge back, and we're still not sure when that's going to be.
Right, they got to get healthy, but you said it. Who's going to make deals and when are they going to start dealing in the American League? 3 weeks to go until the trade deadline, August 3rd at 6 Eastern. Hall of Famer Tim Kirk should put his perspective tonight. Thanks.
Yeah, we entered the most kid-friendly matchup out of the Vegas Summer League draft pick 6 and 7 going toe-to-toe, and Michael Brown Jr. and Darius A-Cup Jr. That's early first quarter. Darius A-Cup Jr. gets the first nod for the highlight. Open the arm. Gave the trail big at the break. But we're locked in on Michael Brown Jr. by the time we get to the third quarter. Pull-up game proper. The mini goes. A couple minutes later, he's down court. The athleticism on full display. Two-handed jam. 3 minutes to play. A-Cup. Known to get buckets. That's the net back. Yes. 3 ball is capped. Minn goes by the defender. Every bit of the scoring repertoire on display as he went for 26 points, 5 dimes. But Michael Brown Jr. gets the last laugh. He goes for 16, 2 and 5 to the Nets. Win big. Going up here, Spain knocked out the favorite of the tournament. How will they match up against England or Argentina? Figure all that out next.
Not much longer now, and I will also take to the side.
Me too.
You? No, you will always be a worm.
Just wait and see. Red will get you wins. Thought they were cooling off the sideways? Well, they're just getting warmed up.
Surprise! DirecTV got hot. You know, I played in high school.
Really?
Well, I went to high school.
I didn't know high school.
Anyway, it's never been easier to keep up with your favorite sports on live TV and streaming apps. So, wait, there's no icing doors.
Why would I ruin a perfectly good band?
Just do.
This is Arby's cheesesteak with 100%
Okay.
steak and Milton Cooper
Yeah,
cheese.
okay.
Some say it's meat and cheese done right. And some people don't say anything because, frankly, it's rude to talk with your mouth full. Arby's, we have the meat.
Michelin innovates on the road and far beyond. With airless tires designed for exploring new frontiers. Michelin, motion for life.
Right? Diabetes. It's no small thing. These days, it's way to take and see and things to do. That's why you choose Concerns to help manage blood sugar response. And you design with car stick. Bring on the day.
Yes, expensive.
Well, with the world's greatest dancers will live together and compete to become a pro dancer on the next season of Dancing with the Stars.
Everything on the line for that.
This is a
Oh, yeah.
I want to see you fight for
That could be on Dancing with the Stars tomorrow.
Zach Lane supported budget cuts that slash cancer research funding, and Lane's beliefs would even mean a ban on some life-saving cancer treatments. He can just fly home to Kansas. But here in Iowa, Zach Lane's plans would have a devastating impact.
We're done.
In Iowa, we're struggling with rising prices. Families are making tough choices just to make ends meet. Ashley Vincent knows the problem starts with Washington. She's had enough of the politics and gridlock getting in the way of her. Ashley's focused on delivering results that matter. No political games, just common sense solutions. Cut taxes, end wasteful spending, and get Washington out of the way so Iowa families can get ahead. Ashley Vincent, first.
It's picking you.
Excuse me. Do I know you? Marty Mountain, the wrong suite. I'm gonna be standing at you from the cover of the week.
There's no right.
Tempur-Pedic designed the Ergo Pro Smart Bed to help you fall asleep more easily.
I won the tip to lose the ball.
Every dollar counts is important. So it's important to all states. Drive safe, congrats. You say drive less, or saving.
What's the
Overdose.
Savings.
It's important to you. It's important to us. You're in good hands with us.
Stop living on prayer. Get State Farm.
Duh.
Good shot.
We are here under the Brooklyn Bridge. Watch your friends in Spain. Nil so far. Penalty. Right, now we're all going home. Let's do it above it. You don't even have a shot right now. Bosworth and Immaculate Port Aloha fans as they advance to the World Cup final 16 years after its title-winning run in South Africa. They had to get through France to do so. 58th minute, Pedro Toro getting behind the defense, finishes with the goal, seals the deal for Spain. They win 2-0 and are
Bucket. Into the
World
bucket.
Cup final, but they await the winner of the next semi. Spain just the fifth reigning Euro champs to reach the World Cup final in the first
Get out of
since
this.
they won their only title back in 2010. The only other team to win both was a country called West Germany back in 1972. Great hoops in Vegas continued on Tuesday night.
In the fourth.
Nuggets and Thunder. Trevor Brazil is going to be a guy
You can have my spot.
in the NBA. He had his moments at Arkansas, just oozing talent, NBA-ready body. He had 32 in this game, including that buzzer beater in the first half. Denver led by 9 after the break. Kenneth Sturts was the 16th overall pick. He's drafted by Memphis, go to OKC on draft night with a deal for a Corey. Great assist to a guy, Mara, who of course won a national championship in Michigan last year. Sturts had 22 in this one, but it's not enough. Denver wins at 106, 103. The LA squad, Clippers and Lakers, overall pick. Pete Wagner got to it for the Clippers.
Oh, you're pussy. Finish.
Under 4 to play in the first half, driving, patient in the tank, first points of the game. Therefore, third quarter now, Wagner. The cross snatches it back. Minnie's on 3. 2 minutes later, Wagner, mid-ranger is good as well. Clippers down 15 at that point, but it's besides the fact
This is gonna make me miss that.
young linebacker product is getting going. And one would make the free throw. 2 possessions later, it's all Wagner, and for good reason. Finds a way to get that off glass. Finishes with 16. Clippers take the L, but some hope at the very least. Mystics and Tempo, the lone evening game on the WNBA schedule. Washington, a game over 500 to start the night. Second quarter, Marina Maiden didn't shoot it well for the game, but that one splashed. Low scoring first half of that game.
Oh, no.
Tied at 30.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Quarter.
Part of the play.
Kiki Iriafen got going. She was dynamite. Second year out of USC by way of Stanford. Already a rock solid pro. Points are up, rebounds are up. Shooting is dramatically improved. Mystics in front by 6. Iriafen went for 25 and 14, or 10th double-double of the season, 4th best in the W. Washington outscored Toronto 53 to 30 in the second half. Georgia Amore lays in that bucket. Mystics win it 79.
He's a pussy.
16-2. Elsewhere in the WNBA Tuesday, Aaliyah Edwards came off the bench for the Sun to face the Portland Fire.
I thought they were all going to go by.
She had a career high 13 points.
Yeah, 100 IQ pass.
Third most first quarter points by a player who did not start in the history of the W.
finished the day with 21, 8, and 3 assists. Third career 20-point game. First as a reserve. Edwards led the Sun to a 90-87 win.
Limelight
Is brought to you by
Corona.
the Playa
Awaits.
Still ahead on Sports Center, we're going to relive the very best moments in MLB All-Star history. We got Barry Bonds, we took the Hunt, got Randy Johnson and John Duck. One thing I can assure you of, you ain't going to see anything from that tie game in the Check your socials because there's big news in the sports world. You know it's not a blockbuster trade or a big name free agent signing, but DraftKings Sports app is now available nationwide. So if you're anywhere from Florida to Texas to California, you can get in the game at the speed of sports and feel the sweat and
You big bitch.
the DraftKings experience you know and love, all in one easy-to-use app. Available now nationwide. New DraftKings customers spend $5 and get $200 in total bonuses. The crown is yours.
With Safelite, you can get that fixed now and pay later.
Fix now, pay later.
Safelite offers payment options and anywhere service, so you can get it fixed here.
You had it before you had the thought to cut.
Go to Safelite.com today. Safelite repair, Safelite replace.
Taco Bell's nice.
Bitch was on time.
Choose from curated
On target.
classics, satisfying delicacies for $7. Or discover your new favorite for $9. Like Medina Street's lupus with golden seasoned peppers and beans.
Natty calories, 2.6 carbs. The only lighter that might be hurt that's worthy of being called corrupt. Welcome back to the other side of life.
Being a business owner takes hard work and a whole lot of miles. So we needed
Out of the
a serious business card that could go the distance. We chose the Capital One Venture X business card. With unlimited double miles on every purchase, we earn rewards on all the things we need to grow our business. Delicious. And with big purchasing power, we can spend more and earn more. So we redeemed miles to travel the country and partner with new stores. What's in your wallet?
Popeyes, we gave shrimp a bold Louisiana twist. Try 8 crunchy butterfly shrimp served classic or dusted in bold Popeye seasoning. Now available on Faves for only $5.
You're trying to take your free plate, baby.
Come on, baby.
Where's Pink? We got a Subaru to bring out the wilderness. Inside all of us.
The Subaru Outback. Fuck no, love adventure. Alabama.
Get 1.9% financing for 72 months on the new Subaru Outback.
First, you get hit by psoriasis. And now, you get hit again. This time by joint pain. It's a double whammy. It could be psoriatic arthritis, a chronic inflammatory disease that attacks joints on the inside and your skin on the outside. If you have those five, find out more about psoriatic arthritis at doublewhammy.com.
Catch you later.
Your doctor.
Yeah, interesting.